Hello beautiful people, Paisley Rose back again with another video for you guys. So today I'm giving you this witch queen vibe. This will be my Halloween look going out. I have a different Halloween look for taking my nieces out trick-or-treating. But this is my going out look and my photo shoot look. And yeah, I'm gonna show y'all how I got this Prudence inspired look. Prudence is off of Sabrina, the Netflix series. If you have not seen it yet, I would recommend. So let's just go ahead and get started. We're gonna start off with the hair, and I did finger waves. So let's go. Alright, so we're gonna start on the hair. First of all, excuse the fact that there is slightly poor lighting in here. Although on camera, I guess it doesn't look too bad, so it doesn't matter now. So there are gonna be 3 things that you will need to do this hair. This Echo gel, the green gel. I'm very low because I use this every day in some way. And then you'll need a comb. Any comb will do fine. And you will need a toothbrush. Any toothbrush will be fine. Just preferably not the one that you're gonna use in your mouth, you know? Alright, starting off, we're just going to go ahead and slather our head in this gel. You want to make sure you coat it really well. Also, you will be doing your hair wet, so make sure that you do this after the shower or you get it nice and wet before you start. And then you want to comb this through your hair, making sure that you get all the gel like down to every single hair, because otherwise it won't stick as well. While you're combing, you're going to get some gel that comes off. Excuse how disgusting that looks, but it's what happens. You just want to put that back on your hair. I just like comb and then flatten like that. This process looks a little crazy, but I promise it comes out good at the end. Now you're gonna go in and you're gonna flatten everything. You can go ahead and rinse off your hand if you want. You're done flattening stuff, so you don't need it to be all gross and stuff. Alright, now I'm going to take my comb and I'm gonna go ahead and bring some of my hair to the side just so that it all looks cohesive and not crazy. I'm gonna take the other side of the comb, the pick, and I'm gonna make sure that that line is nice and crisp. So when doing the finger waves, you're going to want to bring the comb in this direction first, and then you're gonna bring your finger coming while you push it back like that. So your finger is going to come this way and the comb is going to go that way. Like that. And it creates that cute little wave. And you're going to do it in sections. So the front section first, and then the back section, and then further back. This just gives it all an even wave. And then we're gonna go on to the front part, or the main waves. And we're going to start once again in a small section, bringing your hair up front with the comb, bringing your finger, and then combing it back like that. Then once you comb it back, you want to bring your finger back and the comb forward. And this is a tricky process. You're gonna have to go back and forth a lot, especially if you have longer hair, which mine is longer, is what I mean by that. And then just repeating. at the end, I'm just going to swoop it all back that direction. All right, well, we're still in front. I'm going to take my little, whatever it's called, toothbrush, that's right. And I'm going to just make sure that all my baby hairs go in place with the rest of my hair. That is the only reason why we need this. Now we're done with the toothbrush. You can put that away if you want. And then once again, it's just repeating the process of small sections of finger waves. You might have to go in with your finger and make sure that some of the hairs aren't like flying away. This whole process is just a push and pull, so you'll probably have to go back in some waves that you've already made and fix them. And make sure when you do this, you give yourself some extra time, because this can be a very tedious process. Starting out, I'm going to go in with my foundation real quick. So lately I've been just kind of putting my foundation on with my fingers. I figure it's the best way to get a light coverage, which is what I'm going for lately, because, well, right now is a bad example because my skin looks like crap. Like under my nose, as you can see, has a lot of redness, and that happened from when I went to the cabin this summer with my cabin with my niece and my mom, and it's really dry up there, so under my nose dried up so fast, and I haven't been able to heal it, which is terrible. But anyways, besides that little area, and then of course a couple of pimples, because my skin hates me and only wants to give me acne and not perfect skin. I've been pretty much appreciating my skin instead of trying to cover it completely. So I've been going in with light coverage, or as light as possible, but at the same time like covering most of my flaws, like my acne and under my nose. So I've been doing it with my fingers. Now I'm gonna go in with my Anastasia contour kit, which I haven't used in a long time on my channel also, and I haven't used it since the beginning of my channel, honestly. But I'm gonna go in with these two colors right here. One gives me more warmth, and then the other gives me a little bit of a darker color, which is what I wanted to go for. And I'm just gonna go ahead and contour. I start out by patting it in, and then I'm gonna go in with circles to blend it out. And then now I'm going to slightly contour my nose. So going in with those same two colors, I'm just going to put that on the bottom, and I'm gonna bring it down the sides of my nose. Now I'm gonna highlight. I'm gonna go in with pretty cool tone highlighter, so I'm gonna use my Anastasia palette. I can't go too cool tone because my skin is very warm tone, so I'm gonna go in with this one right here. I know that's warm tone, so don't come at me, but I'm going in with this one to start off with, just to give a warm base to it. I'm just very lightly giving a base to my highlight. And then going in with this really bright, cooled tone white highlighter. I'm going to go on top of that to cool it down and to brighten that highlight up. I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows. I'll zoom you all in. So I'm gonna use my Kat Von D brow pomade. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna gel them first. So I'm gonna use my e.l.f. gel, and I'm going to gel them up before we go in with the pomade. And because I coated those so heavily and I really want them to dry before I go in with the pomade, I will be doing my eyes first. So I'm gonna go in with this Born This Way concealer. And I'm not gonna use tons of it, just enough to cover my eyelids to where if I blend out the shadow, it's not a noticeable difference from my eyelids to my foundation. So my makeup is heavily inspired today by Prudence from Sabrina, the series on Netflix. She always rocks a fucking smoky eye like no other. So I will be rocking a smoky eye as well today. Though her smoky eye is usually cool toned, I don't like cool tones on my skin, so I'm gonna go in with warm tones. I'm gonna start off in my Pat McGrath palette, and I'm going to use this color right here, and I'm just going to put that into my crease. This will be my transition shade, and also what keeps my smoky eye so warm. I'm also going to go ahead and bring that down on the lower lash line. And now I'm going to go in with my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and I'm going to use the black. When using the black, you kind of just want to place it where you want it. I want it just in the outer corner and the lower lash line. And then you start to gently blend that out, and you can use the same brush as you did for your transition shade. And remember not to blend completely. You kind of just want to go over the area that you went over with the black, or the very edge of that. There we go. Now, her eye is also very matte. So I'm gonna go in with this color right here. And I'm just going to place that onto the other half of my eye. Of course, you can go in with a shimmer if you want to, but I really want to just be inspired by Prudence. I'm also going to go on the lower half. And to brighten my inner corner up a little bit more without going in with a shimmery shade, I'm going with this shade right here. I'm going back over with that black one more time, blending it into the inner half. And that is basically it for the eyes. Now to do the eyebrows, because my gel has dried, I'm going for a very straight brow look today. So just going straight up with that tail. And then filling the tail in and blending it towards the front. I'm also going to just start flicking up little hair strokes in the front just to thicken those brows up a little bit more. So now I'm going to go ahead and throw on a pair of lashes and put on some mascara. And then I'm going to back y'all. There's a fucking bug. I'm going to back y'all back up, and yeah, I'll be right back. Alrighty, back with my lashes on. Now we're gonna go in with Witches from Kat Von D. just like that. Now we are all done with the makeup. I'm gonna show you my outfit real fast. So I just have these shorts on. I'm going to put my garter on to keep up my tights. This garter is blue. You can use a black one. I would actually have preferred to use a black one, but this is the only garter I can seem to find. Going on in with my tights, or my leggings, or wow, can't speak. My socks. This will ensure that I'm a bit warmer. Probably not lots, but better than just my skirt. So this is what will be under a giant ass fluffy skirt. Throwing that on. It's a bit hard because I got a big butt, but give me a moment. And then in the back, it ties like this. So now I have my skirt. On top, we have this blouse, which I safety pinned because I'm doing a photo shoot and it's gonna be around children. So, gotta be a little conservative, but it's really cute unsafety pinned. And then I have this harness right here that I also made with like a little pentagram. And then my necklace, which says witch. I chose to go with a pair of platform Doc Martens for the shoe. Because if I do not say so myself, I feel like a queen when I wear a pair of platforms. I don't know about y'all, but they make me feel powerful. This crown that I made for myself out of sticks from my yard and hot glue and a little bit of wire and some extra stuff. But it looks all spooky and witchy and woodsy, which is what I was going for. And I have my black earrings on. And that, my ladies and gents, concludes this year's Halloween costume. So please like and subscribe to my channel if you want to. If not, I don't, you know, it's your loss. Ooh, gotta be careful with this crown. Yeah. I will see you beautiful people in the next video. Bye!